going to call this the draft special. Yes, that's right. Right. Draft is going on, so I'll be slightly distracted as I try to post live to the Facebook page and Twitter page and staying on it pretty good. Try to get through the at least the first round for you guys. I will do the best I can as we're trying to do the show live right now. Anyway, I am joined by Brother Rose. What's going on, Rose?
It is.
Brother Rose should be in the, I hear there's rumors that he might have a one-game suspension over there for a high elbow.
For those of you who don't know what he's referring to, that suspension is for Nicholas Cronwell. In Game 6, he had kind of a flying elbow, and the league gave him a one-game suspension, which possibly could cost the Red Wings the playoffs.
I think it helped quite a bit, that's for sure.
Yep. So, but yeah, the Red Wings are out of the playoffs, but we're still proud of our Red Wing boys, and I don't know. I think that's it for Mike Babcock. I think he's I think he's gone.
Yep, the future is in question, that's for sure.
Yep. My guess, I think he's heading to Boston personally.
Really? What makes you think that? Have you heard something said on the inside scoops there or anything?
Just sometimes you got to go with the more smarter, wiser people. We'll just say that much. AKA my father, we'll just say that much. So I was talking to my dad tonight, and that's where he thinks.
Yeah, pretty reliable source.
Yeah, my dad's he's pretty smart when it comes to sports and that kind of stuff. So I gotta say, I agree with my dad on Boston, especially since Boston didn't make the playoffs this year. I think Boston's looking to get a stronger coach in there, a coach that can get Boston back to the playoffs. So yeah, we shall see.
Interesting. I wonder if there'll be any top runners right away for Detroit.
My guess is probably it will be one of the assistant coaches will get promoted to head coach. Because my gut feeling is in the past couple of years, I think Mike Babcock's been slowly turning the reins over to the assistant coaches. So that's my guess.
Well, that's some pretty good info and some pretty good feed into that. Good job, Rose.
We shall see.
All right, got the 22nd pick coming in from the Steelers right now. I'm going to take a second here to...
Oh, drum roll.
Yep. Bud Dupree, defensive end.
Ooh.
Bud Dupree.
Ooh.
And from UK. I'm not a big fan of the abbreviations for these colleges because they have to brainstorm to think who that is. All right. And lo and behold, the Detroit Lions are on the clock with the 23rd pick, so I will keep you posted on that as best as I can as we continue on with our Picks edition. Today is the Picks edition.
It is.
Mixed in with the draft going on here.
It is. We shall get into it. We're
is the University of Kentucky, and I'd be right, because that's what it says here.
It is! We're starting you guys off with a little arena football. Football.
What do we got, Rose?
We have the 2 wins, 3 losses. The Portland Thunder, they're heading to the red hot 5-0, the Philadelphia Soul. I got the Soul.
I've got the Soul as well. Next up, we have the 3 wins, 2 losses. The Cleveland Gladiators. They are traveling to the 3 wins, 2 losses, Orlando Predators. No, this is not a typo. They both have the same records. One of these teams is going to come away a winner.
I'm going with I got the Gladiators.
You know, I got to go with the Gladiators this time, too, and the odds were against them last time they won, so I'm going Gladiators as well.
Next up, we have the 1 win, 4 losses, the Jacksonville Sharks. They're heading to the 2 wins, 3 losses, the Tampa Bay Storm.
Alright, draft news here. I don't know. I looked down for a minute to look at our paper, and I look up, and it appears the Detroit Lions have made some kind of trade because Denver is now on the clock with the 23rd pick.
Ooh.
I don't know if this happened now or if this happened sometime over the season. But it does not appear now, looking ahead at the final remaining teams in the first round, it doesn't appear the Lions have a pick in the first round. Go. Let me get back to the 2 teams here, sorry.
It's all good. I'm going with the Storm.
Yes, they have the better record. I think I will go with the Storm as well. All right, our next game is a 3-point bonus game. We have the 5 wins, 0 losses. The San Jose SaberCats. They are traveling to the 4 wins and 1 loss Arizona Rattlers.
Real quick, Tim, before you pick your pick, this game is going to be televised. You can watch this game. This game will be May 2nd, so Saturday, ESPN2 at 9 p.m. You can watch this game. So it's not often that you can watch arena football on ESPN. But
wow.
This is one of the games. It's on ESPN2 at 9 p.m. On Saturday. So tune in on Saturday there. I'm going with the Rattlers.
That's going to be my upset special of the week. I'm going with the Rattlers as well.
I was going because home field advantage there, so.
Just in for you guys, this is what I have from our Twitter feed. Following the NFL draft live on our Twitter feed, it says the Lions have traded their pick to the Broncos who are on the clock. So this must be a current trade.
Ooh. Moving on, we got a little NLL lacrosse. We have the 13 wins, 4 loss Toronto Rock. They're into the 4 wins, 12 losses, the New England Black Wolves. And I'm going with the Rock on this one.
Alright, the Denver Broncos have chosen for the 23rd pick defensive end Shane Ray from Miz.
Because I'm the Miz, and I'm awesome. Sorry, I had to. You said the Miz.
I know.
I had to throw in the little wrestling reference right there.
Alright. Wow. I can see why these guys have what they call war rooms and a bunch of people around them doing all this stuff, because trying to do forensic and keep track of the draft is pretty interesting right now.
Well, we appreciate it, Tim. You're doing a great job right now.
All right, so we have, what are we on?
NL. Pick 5. We have NLL Lacrosse. 13 wins, 4 losses, the Toronto Rock. Versus the 4 wins, 12 losses, the New England Black Wolves.
And you went with the Toronto Rocks?
Correct.
That's who I'm going with as well.
Because they rock.
That's right. Next up, we have the 12 wins, 5 losses, Rochester Nighthawks. They are traveling to the 5 wins and 12 losses, Minnesota Swarm.
Give me the Nighthawks.
Yeah, I've got to go with the Nighthawks as well.
Moving on, we have the 12 wins, 5 losses, the Edmonton Rush. They're heading to the 9 wins, 8 losses, the Colorado Mammoth. I got to go with Rush.
I've got to go with the Rush as well.
That makes me want to watch some Legion of Doom.
Legion of Doom. You could probably find some of that on the
WWE Network, which I'm paying $9.99.
Alright, our final NLL lacrosse game, we have the 6 wins, 11 losses, Calgary Roughnecks, traveling to the 5 wins, 12 losses, the Vancouver Stealth.
I'm going with the Roughnecks.
I am going to go with the Roughnecks as well.
College baseball. We have the 27 wins, 9 losses, the Adrian Bulldogs. They're heading to Kelvin, who has a record of 19 wins, 16 losses. I got Adrian College on this one.
You know I have Adrian College as well. Let me see here. We have the 17 wins, 28 losses, coached by a good friend of mine, Gordy, the Hillsdale College Chargers, that is. And they are traveling to the 16 wins, 20 losses, Lake Erie Storm. I have got Hillsdale, of course.
Me too. Minor League Baseball. We have the 9 wins, 10 losses, the Toledo Mud Hens. They're heading to the Gwinnett Braves, who have a record of 8 wins, 12 losses. I got the Mud Hens.
I've got the Mud Hens as well. All right, next up we have the 9 wins, 11 losses, Lake County Captains. They are traveling to the 9 wins, 11 losses, Michigan Whitecaps. I've got to go with the Michigan Whitecaps because somebody's going to come away winner in this game.
Me too. I got them as well. Moving on to a little Major League Baseball, and we have the biggest rivalry game in Major League Baseball, and that means that is your other 3-point bonus game.
Oh, yeah.
We have the 13 wins, 9 losses, the New York Yankees. They're heading to the 12 wins, 10 losses, the Boston Red Sox.
Ooh.
Yes, these two teams do not like each other, and I'm going with the Red Sox because they have home field advantage.
I'm going to agree with you on this one. Home field advantage. I'm going to give it to them. All right, next up we have the 15 wins, 7 losses, your Detroit Tigers, and they are traveling to the 14 wins, 7 losses, the Kansas City Royals. And coincidentally enough, the Kansas City Royals are the last team to actually play in Old Tiger Stadium.
Ooh, a little trivia for you guys there.
There you go.
I believe the last I saw, the Tigers are losing right now to the Royals right now. Second, we pull it up here. Bear with my phone for a second.
Alright, and the Arizona Cardinals with the 24th pick have picked DJ Humphries, a tackle from Florida.
Yes, currently the Royals are beating the Tigers 8-1 at the top of the 8th inning. Which reminds me, I'm going to click on my TV and turn it into some Major League Baseball. But, you know, Tim and I, of course, are going to go with the Tigers, so no point even asking Tim who he's picking. Moving on, we have the 8 wins, 10 losses, the Chicago White Sox. They're playing the 9-win, 12 losses, the Minnesota Twins. I've got the Twins.
The Twins as well.
NBA action. Should we do a little intro here?
Hey, why not? I'm only slightly distracted right now.
It's all good. We'll give Tim a minute there to catch up on some tweeting and Facebooking, and I'll click on my TV here so we can have the updates on the Tigers.
Draft action, we got baseball action, we got a live show going. Oh my goodness!
So here we go. Roll it. And we're back.
And while you were gone, the Carolina Panthers with the 25th pick picked Shaq Thompson, a linebacker from Washington.
Shaq?
Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal?
Not the Shaq you're thinking of, Shaq Thompson.
Oh.
I can't see Shaq playing football.
Yeah, not with his knees.
He can barely play basketball.
He's probably ready for a walker. Oh, boy. See, Tim's distracted with the NFL draft right now. I'm distracted with the Tigers game right now.
A horrible playing of the Tigers?
Yeah, the 8-1 losing right now. But the Tigers have 1 out and 2 guys on base right now. So we could see maybe a little comeback here. We'll see. Keep an eye on it here. Moving on here, we got NBA action for you guys now.
We do.
We do.
Is this me or you?
This is you.
Oh, all right. So some NBA action. We have the 60 wins, 22 losses. They have 3 wins in the series right now.
Yep.
And they are traveling to the Brooklyn Nets,
Well,
who have 38 wins and 44 losses, and have 2 games in the series right now.
Yep. So the Hawks lead the series 3-2.
Yeah, Hawks lead the series is basically what I was trying to say in a very long sentence there.
Well, for I was like, oh shoot, did I forget to write down as a 2 there for the Nets? But okay, I'm going with the Hawks on this one. By the way, this game will be played on Friday. This game, and this is the last game of the first round.
Ooh.
So, I got the Hawks though.
Gosh. I'm out of my mind crazy tonight with all this draft stuff going on. So, while being out of my mind crazy in the draft, I'm going to go against Rose on this pick because it's in Brooklyn, that Brooklyn is going to step up and win this game.
Ooh. Moving on, this game will be Sunday, and this is the first game of the second round.
All right, this is a Sunday game.
Yep.
And the previous game was a Saturday game?
What previous game? This is game one.
What?
This is game one of this series.
Yes. But the Hawks and Brooklyn Nets, what night is that game on?
That's Friday night.
Friday, okay. Thank you. I needed some clarification on that.
Yep. So Hawks Nets are Friday night. Grizzlies Warriors are Sunday night, and that's game one of the second round. So you're kind of right now in between round one and round two, if that makes sense right now. You got the 55 wins, 27 losses, the Memphis Grizzlies. They're traveling to Golden State, who has a record of 67 wins, 15 losses, and the series is at 0 games apiece. And I'm going with the Warriors on this one.
I have to go Golden State Warriors on this one also.
They have Stephon Curry, don't they?
The Warriors?
Yeah. Doesn't Golden State have Stephon Curry?
Yes, they do.
Get down. Ah. 2 outs now in the Tigers game.
What inning are we in the Tigers game, Rose?
Top of the 8th.
Top of the 8th. So we're
Yep.
going to have to get going on here if we're going to win this one.
Yep.
Oh, we got the Ravens selection coming up here for you. Hang on. Roger Goodell's at the stands. We have, for the 26th pick, Rashad Perryman from UFC. He's a wide receiver.
Ooh.
And this is another fun name to spell right here. Where do these kids come up with these crazy names at? Can't we just have normal names anymore?
What happened to good old names like Tim and James?
You know, Rose, half the names I've been putting on here, and then I'll look up and go, oh, okay, his name's Eric, but it's not spelled E-R-I-C. It's got some crazy spelling.
ERCICCCPNTOLPP.
Oh, man. So the Baltimore Ravens have chosen Rashad Perryman, wide receiver from USC, in the 26th pick of the draft.
Ooh.
That makes Dallas up next for the 27th pick.
Ooh. Let's see, we have NHL hockey. We have the 50 wins, 24 losses, 8 overtime losses. The Tampa Bay Lightning. They're heading to Montreal to face the Canadiens, who have a record of 50 wins, 22 losses, 10 overtime losses. And this series is at 0 games apiece. And I'm actually going to go with the Lightning on this one.
You are.
The reason being is the general manager of the Tampa Bay Lightning is Detroit Red Wing legend Steve Yzerman.
Oh, well, that's a pretty good reason to go with him. I'll go with you on that pick.
You know, and I wasn't really, I mean, I wanted the Red Wings to move on, obviously, but the Tampa Bay Lightning, I don't have anything really negative to say about them, you know, so it's not like the Red Wings lost to Chicago or Colorado or, you know, Chicago, so I mean, at least, you know, Detroit made the playoffs, not unlike the Chicago Blackhawks.
That's right.
Yeah.
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 Oh, I guess Dallas has got their pick in. However, we're in a commercial break at the moment. So
Oh.
I'll try another game for you real quick here. Minor league hockey. hockey. We are in playoff action, and congratulations goes out to the Toledo Walleye for making it to the next round.
Game.
Is this still the best of 5, Rose?
I'm not sure.
Right.
Well, no, best of 5 is the Griffins. I think the Walleye are best of 7, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
It's okay.
All right, so we have the 48 wins, 18 losses, 2 overtime losses. The Fort Wayne Comets. Comets is what, not comments. Comets. They're traveling to the 50 win, 15 losses, 5 overtime losses. Your Toledo Walleye. You know Rose and I got the Walleye. We don't just go to games for the heck of it.
Go Walleye. Moving on, your last minor league hockey game. We have the 40 wins, 27 losses, 9 overtime losses. The Toronto Marlies. They're heading to Grand Rapids to face the Griffins, who have a record of 46 wins, 22 losses, 6 overtime losses. The Marlies lead this series 2-1. Go Griffins!
Let's go Griffins. Let's go Griffins. All right. I've got the Griffins.
Me too. It's time. It's time. It's NASCAR time.
I'm going to go giving up on NASCAR.
You have?
Where's our race at this week, Rose?
This week's race is at Talladega. Talladega?
Talladega?
Yeah, that place.
Yes. Talladega. Okay.
That place. And no, Will Ferrell is not racing in this movie, or in this race.
Are they racing at night?
I don't know. No, it's afternoon. It's a 1 o'clock race on Sunday.
Wasn't that movie called Talladega Nights?
Yes.
All right, there you go.
Yes. And,
Oh, you're going to go some... whoa, hold the presses. Dallas with the 27th pick. Roger Goodell is up.
uh-oh. Shh. Roger Goodell. Don't interrupt Roger Goodell.
They have chosen Byron Jones from Yukon.
Oh.
Cornerback.
Oh.
A cornerback. Byron Jones.
I don't actually know who that guy is, actually.
DB from Yukon.
I don't know who that guy is. Do you know who that guy is? I don't.
All right.
Let's see. Last week, your first place was Kurt Busch last week. Second,
I know.
second place was Kevin Harvick. Third place was Jimmy Johnson. The week before was Matt Kenseth. Second place, Jimmy Johnson. Third place, Jeff Gordon. You want me to go a week further?
No, that's probably good.
All right. I'm going with my boy Kevin Harvick.
These Bush brothers, I'm telling you.
I know. I'm wondering when Kyle's coming back.
You know, I haven't heard any updates from him. He won't return my calls.
Gosh darn him.
In fact, I might not even have a real number. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's see. Who were last week's winners again?
Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick, and Jimmy Johnson. The week before that was Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, and Jeff Gordon.
Gosh. I don't even know anymore. I think I'm just going to throw Jimmy Johnson out there, I guess. Jimmy Johnson is my NASCAR week.
All right, and Kevin Harvick is mine.
Are on the board, and it looks like they might even have their pick in already. And for the 28th pick, but no Roger Goodell yet, so I may interrupt you here in a few seconds, Rose.
All right, let's see what we got here. Boy, Tim's been posting a lot tonight. Bear with me for a second.
It's been a busy night, my friend.
It has. Billy.
And I wanted him to follow the draft tonight. He quit on us, so.
Who did?
Our new intern.
Oh. Why would he quit on us tonight?
Oh, hold on. The pick is in. The Detroit Lions have chosen Laken Tomlinson, a guard from Duke.
Ooh.
Fun name to spell. Laken?
We have Billy Donovan agrees to a multi-year deal to become the head coach of Oklahoma City Thunder.
Board left in the first round. And it looks like Indianapolis is up on the board.
Let's see. I believe this was yesterday. Yes, yesterday, the first game in Major League Baseball history without a crowd. It was the Baltimore Orioles versus the Chicago White Sox. The reason there was no crowd was because of the riots going on in Baltimore right now. So, first time ever that's happened. So, I saw footage of it, and it was very weird and eerie, and I can't imagine being a Major League Baseball player and trying to play a game in front of no one.
This just in, for the Lions trading with Denver there.
Uh-huh.
Fired Peyton Manning's old blocker, Manny Ramirez.
Ooh.
Offensive line. So there you go. That's what we got for that trade in the draft.
So they got a guard and what was it? It was an offensive line?
Yep.
Oh, so sounds like they're trying to protect Stafford there.
He needs it, that's for sure.
Oh, this is Arizona Diamondback pitcher Archie Bradley tweeted this photo after he was hit by a line drive against the Colorado Rockies here. Let me see if I can blow his face up here on my phone. There you go. His phone, yeah, it's a little swollen on that cheek right there. So hopefully he's okay. Cool story. A group of students from Forest Hills Northern Middle School took sportsmanship to the next level. Instead of sprinting to the finish line Tuesday during a track meet in Greenville, 3 of Nathan Van Dyken's classmates gathered around him and cheered him on to the finish line. The 14-year-old boy was born with cerebral palsy and depends on a walker. That's on the Facebook page there. Let's see. Yesterday was Wednesday. Tuesday. Happy birthday goes out to Nicholas Lidstrom. John Jones of the UFC was stripped of the light heavyweight title and suspended by the UFC. I believe that he was involved in a hit and run, I believe.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah. Legendary AWA promoter Bernie Gagne passed away on Tuesday. So we're...
Because he is one of the original AWA wrestlers, brawlers, plus he's one of the guys that helped promote and make AWA so huge over the years.
All our wishes and thoughts and prayers go out to his family. Kurt Gibson was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy because Kurt just recently signed a deal with Fox Sports Detroit to be one of the announcers on the announce team this year, because they're rotating their announcing team this season. So, but he says he's not down and out, and he does plan on returning to the booth as soon as he can.
I'm gonna see if you can see this. This is why when you're at sporting events, you need to pay attention to the game and not your cell phones. Boosh! Here. Slow motion. Boosh! That's why you pay attention at sporting events.
Not good.
NCAA is expected to switch to a 30-second shot clock. And
they were talking about doing that earlier, and they were going to experiment with some games first, but apparently they decided not to. We'll talk to some people about that and maybe get you some insight on a future show.
Anybody who saw WrestleMania this year and saw Ronda Rousey's little bit there with Stephanie McMahon, there's been rumors going around that Ronda and Stephanie may be having a match next year at WrestleMania. You might want to cancel that thought, because Dana White has already come out and said there will be no match for Ronda Rousey at a WrestleMania or any other WWE event. So he said he doesn't mind her doing little appearances like that, but no matches. Trying to think if
that one at all.
What's that?
I'm not surprised by that one at all, because there was somebody else that wanted to do that. I can't remember who it was, and he said no to him about it.
Yeah. Saturday, once again, is the big fight between Mayweather and Pacquiao. Tim, I should have thrown that on there this week. I didn't even think about it. Who, if you had to put money down on a table right now, who's going to win, you think? Mayweather or Pacquiao?
I want Pacquiao to win, because Mayweather's kind of a jerk.
I would agree, but I gotta say Mayweather on this one. I think he's.
Don't underestimate the littler guy.
What's that?
Don't underestimate the littler guy. That's part of what I got to say about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think Mayweather's going to go in there kind of cocky. I mean, he already thinks he's the greatest boxer of all time.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
I think he's going to go down. I couldn't predict how many rounds, but I think he's going to lose. I'm giving it to Pacquiao if I had to put money down on it.
Here, I'm just going to write this down just for you and I, just for fun here. I'm going to write boxing.
Have the Vegas odds on this one?
The Vegas odds? No, I don't.
Or the odds? I don't know. I think they usually call it the Vegas odds on who's actually favored. Oh, hold that thought. The commissioner is back out, and the Colts are coming in with the 29th pick. We have Philip Dorsett, wide receiver from Miami.
Oh.
spell his name normally? Nope. Spell instead of one.
And that's game for the Tigers. Tigers lose tonight, 8-1, top of the ninth inning.
Wide receiver. I'm sorry, what was the final score in that one?
8-1, the Royals win, top of the ninth inning. So,
who the heck did we have pitching tonight? Did you catch that?
nope. Nope, I didn't. So,
Bummer.
but well, that's all I got for you tonight, guys.
And I have absolutely nothing for you but what I've been covering on the draft. So I will keep posting up until the end of the first round here. And then I think that's all they're doing tonight anyway. So, wow, it's going to be a busy weekend. The draft's on all weekend long, but nobody's going to be staying indoors to watch the draft because I think it's supposed to be a fairly nice weekend. So get out there and enjoy your weekend no matter what you do. People will be watching that fight on Sunday, I'm sure, from somewhere with lots of food and lots of adult beverages and kid drinks, things like that. Get out there and have a great weekend, everybody. I'm the coach. Be blessed.
And I'm Jamie.
And if you're not down with that,
We got 2 words for you.